Hello! The Rhino has decided that he needs to get out more and see a bit more of the world. So I got myself a green screen. Yeah. Look at the places we're gonna go now. Ugh. Strap in, because another episode of the Rhinos happening now. So getting this green screen was no walk in the park. I had to drive for one to go and get it. Went to some random village called Rhyno in the middle of nowhere. I had to pick it up from this guy who was a knobhead, by the way. Basically, I bought the green screen off Facebook Marketplace. £1,000. I thought it was worth it, right? I tried to wiggle it down a bit, but he just wasn't having it. I offered him my Nando's loyalty card. I said, mate, you've got 3 chilies on there. You can get a main and 2 sides with that. He didn't give a fuck. I suppose it is £1,000. But yeah, anyway, I tried to offer him that. He said no. I asked if I could use his toilet. I said, because it was such a long drive to get down here, do you mind if I use your bathroom? And he was fine with that. He was pissed off when I had a shower, but I stunk, you know? Was stinking out that place. But yeah, this guy was just a bit of a knobhead. I asked him if he would actually do some of the editing for me, because I've not really used green screens before. So I thought, hey, maybe we could film an episode now, and then you can edit it for me, and we'll just see how it looks, and I'll see if I'm happy with it. And he told me, no, that wasn't part of the deal. That's not what people do. I was like, what do you mean that's not what people do? People literally edit my footage all the time. You know, yeah. So, yeah, I told him to just fuck off, and he told me to fuck off, and then we exchanged some words, and I gave him the money, and then he gave me the green screen, and then I was on my way. But yeah, I told him, I said, like, mate, that can't be worth £1,000, surely? Like, is it really worth £1,000? You wouldn't see Peter Jackson or David Cameron in one of these, would you? You'd get laughed out of the room. Why have I got a green screen? Well, the main reason I got a green screen is because I don't think you guys believe me. I don't think you guys think I'm as funny and as interesting as you think I am. So basically, with a green screen, say I make a joke, right? The barman walks into the bar, ouch. I could now edit in the sound of laughter, maybe some people laughing in the background, patting me on the back, saying, you know, people whispering in my ear, bloody good job, Rhino. I can now add things like that, and you will believe me, you will believe that I am funny and that I am interesting, and you'll know it. I think it just paints the picture a bit more clearly and makes everything seem like a seamless bit, like a nice story arc. It sort of adds to everything. You know what I mean? Now, one of the reasons I got a green screen is because I haven't really been mentally or editorially challenged. Now, I do a little bit of editing for this, but I've never done anything with a green screen. That's sort of upping my game a bit. Now, as an actor, I usually just get some other pleb to do that for me because, yeah, I'm above it, really. I'm above it, all that. So I don't need to do any editing, but it's a good skill to have. And to edit on a green screen, I thought, you know, that's a conversation starter. That's something to put in my Tinder bio, that. Yeah, so for the next few episodes, you'll see me sort of just playing around with that. For Spotify listeners, I was pointing at the green screen. Now, obviously, being the Rhino, I am already trained in motion capture, which is, once again, another reason I got this, because I can practice my skills. Now, believe it or not, I was actually meant to be in the latest Planet of the Apes, but they bloody cut my scene from the film. I was playing Dead Baboon 7, right? And the camera sort of glances past my character, and I don't know, I really felt something in those moments when that camera was on me. So I said to the director, which I shouldn't have done, but I said, hey, look, mate, I think my character should say a line here, because the camera does hover over me for a bit, and it just feels like an awkward silence, and I think I should have one line, and just trust me on this, Mr. Director, just trust me. He said, no. He said, Rhino, your character's been dead for days. And I was like, yeah, sure, but if you want to make this film better, adding something like maybe a half-dead baboon talking will really add to the film. And he said, no, Rhino, that's not what we've hired you here for today for. And I said, look, Mr. Director, mate, you're an idiot, right? You are an absolute idiot. And I've got a website, right, where you can actually buy dead baboons from. Now, you can get an actual dead baboon for cheaper than what you're paying me. You're paying me a shitload of money to do a job that a mannequin could do. Paint it blue or green, just disguise it in the computer as a monkey, and you're sorted. You've saved so much money. Why are you paying me so much money for, you dick? Anyway, he thought I made a really good point and sent me home without dinner. Yeah, man, so I'm excited to use the green screen. We'll be involved a lot more in future episodes. Until then, I'll tell you what, should we do something cool to style us out? Do you know, I think the green is supposed to go over everything. Like, I think I'm supposed to bring the camera closer and it just be me submerged with green. Because otherwise I'm going to edit something on there and it's going to look like, I don't know, like a giant fish tank or something. Maybe that's what I want you to think. Yeah, actually, this green screen is set exactly where I want it to be set. So I can see you, I can hear and see you through the lens now going, Rhino, you fucked it up, mate. You need to be closer to the green screen. But no, that's not how Rhino rolls. Rhino stomps. Check out his fish tank. That's my favourite fish right there. Swim it across. That's sick, mate. Right then, that's enough of the Rhino. He's done, he's out of here. See you later. I don't think that's how green screen works, but